Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Rachel right here, and today we have another Flosstube. It's Flosstube number 8. So in case you're new to my channel, my name is Rachel. I go by Rachel Ray on the internet, and this is kind of actually a diamond painting channel, but I love cross-stitching and I just got into it. Like, I'm really new. I only started last September, so you know, I'm not really a teacher of cross-stitching, but I really enjoy it. So come along and join me today while I show you what I've got new. Today I'm drinking coffee. And just a word of warning, if you are new, I like to talk. I like to talk a lot. I don't mind that I'm talking to myself in my room, but you know, other people, they might want to skip ahead to the stitching, and I totally understand that. But y'all, I walked into town today, which takes about, well, it took me about 30 minutes each way. It was really windy on the way into the town. And I live in Ireland, by the way, and so rural Ireland. So we have a storm coming in again. Last weekend it was Storm Kira, and this weekend it's Storm Dennis. So the wind is coming against me, and I've got Luna with me, and we're walking together into town, Luna, my dog. And yeah, I got all the way into the post office box and there was nothing in it. Yeah. You know that feeling when you're expecting something and then you go to all this effort, or it feels like effort walking, to find out that nothing is there. So I might be walking back into town later on just to double check. My husband is away today, so I don't have a car, so that's the only way I can get into town, but it's good exercise, and that's one of my goals this year. Get healthy. All right, let's talk. I have a lot to share with you. I have something from my stash, which I don't believe I've ever shown, and I thought I would just bring it out and show it to you. I have some whips. I have some prep for future projects. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to talk about yarn knitting and stuff like that. So let's get started. First, I want to tell you about what's going on over here. Do you see this right here? This is a, what's underneath of it is a wine box that I got. It was like a, do you know where you can buy 6 bottles of wine at Christmas time? So it came in this fancy, lovely, fancy wooden box, and we got that. I think that was over, oh my God, that was probably like 2 years ago. Time flies. But anyway, it's like a gift set, and I knew someday that I would find a reason to use it, you know, so I kept it because I'm a bit of a hoarder, and I like reusing things instead of buying a lot of plastic, you know what I mean? Obviously. So that has my fabric in it. I'm going to put in a picture so that you can see. It's got like tissue paper in the lining that matches this little box here. And that little box is the box that Nicole sent me the floss in. So thank you so much, Nicole. So I went ahead and kind of prettied it up a little bit, and now I'm going to put my fancy dancy beautiful colored fabrics up on top, and then my neutrals in the box, until I don't want to do that and just put it all in the box, or get an under the bed tote, depending on how mad I get into cross stitching. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to make any promises. So that was fun. That was something that I did yesterday. I was in a really organizing mood. Let me show you the other stuff. Quick sip. I only had 1 cup of coffee before I left my house yesterday. Okay. Ooh. So a very generous benefactor donated a lot of floss to me. And you know what's funny is that it actually fit into this teeny tiny box, you know? Well, check this out. This is all of that floss that she gave me, put into floss away bags and then organized by DMC number. So I didn't bother, you know, bobbinating, but each one has its own little bag, and they're in numerical order. I ran out of floss away bags, so I grabbed the, you know, snack bags. from Ziploc. You could use whatever bag you want, really. But anyway, I have floss away bags. I'm going to buy more. I just put them on my Amazon. So, yeah. But I have to order more, obviously. But it's nice. I mean, honestly, I'm legit getting like a stash, and I'm thinking about moving. You know how I have the ones in the boxes? I might move them in here too, maybe. I don't know how I feel about it. Maybe that'll just be for floss that hasn't been put on a bobbin yet. I don't know what I want to do. Honestly, I don't know what I want to do. How do I want to do this? I don't know. Anyway, okay. That is some organization. What else did I organize? I organized the floss and the fabric. Oh, and then I started to get ready for a project that I want to do coming up. So in the back, you can't really see it right now. I'll go get it 1 second. Okay. Yesterday I got 2 pieces of fabric in the mail, and one of them is for this future project. So I'm going to show you both. I'll show you the one that's not for the project first so we can get it out of the way. The first one, I talked about it in my last Flosstube, is Barbarol Creations Orchid Opal, Opalescent 14 count Aida. Holy moly. I'll put in a picture of what it actually looks like in, you know, daylight. It's super magenta. Like, it is, I'm trying to, it's a hot pink. I don't know what I'm going to use this for. There were some areas of like splotching, but near the edges, so I don't really mind that at all. Those little marks are like basically the only ones on this piece of fabric. But when I got these from Barbarol Creations on Etsy, when I received these, I immediately wanted to take them out of the bags, I iron them flat and then roll them, because I read in lots of places that the best way to store your fabric is rolled up. And it makes sense. People say that you need to get acid-free tissue paper that's, you know, blank, that's white, that doesn't have any coloring to it. And you're supposed to roll it in with the fabric so that, you know, it stays nice and dry and no humidity and all that. And I went a step further and put it in the wooden box because I think that that will help, especially with the climate that I live in. That's why they put cigars in wooden boxes. Anyway, I hope you understand where my brain was going with that. So I got this one, and I don't have a plan for this. This is a 19 by 15 and a half. No, 13 and a half. I can't read her. 50 by 35 centimeters, whatever that is in inches. So this is pretty stiff. It feels a lot like the Misty fabrics that I get as well. But Barbarol is in Europe. So, yay. And then I told you about this and I put in a little thumbnail, but this is olive oil. Now, this in real life is actually, it's quite similar to what's in the camera. It's a brownish, yellowish green with areas of light. But here's the full picture because I want you to be able to see the whole thing. But I'm not going to undo it now that I've rolled it all up. It is just so gorgeous. It's very, like, it feels more primitive than modern, but my plan is to put Grimm's Fairy Tales on it. Okay, so listen. I know I don't need another Sal, but I was looking through my stash. See, Grimm's Fairy Tales. I was looking through my stash and I was like, okay, if I can find most of the floss, then I'll go ahead and do it. But I didn't want to buy another kit. Do you know what I mean? So I bought this piece of fabric in preparation to do Grimm. I'm waiting until I get paid to buy the pattern because we a little bit broke. But especially after what you saw. You'll see what I bought. I put myself in the doghouse this week. I did. I'm sitting on the naughty step, as Cal would say. But anyway, we'll get into that in a minute. So I decided, all right, I'm gonna go through all of the flosses that the subscriber sent to me, and I'm gonna check and see if I have them in my own stash. And if I have all the numbers, or most of the numbers, I'm gonna go ahead. I am only missing like 4. Is it 4? Just gonna double check because I just put them into a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Okay, 5. 5 I don't have. I'm only going to use DMC. I'm not going to use Weeks Dye Works because I don't have access to it. I really wish I did, but I don't. It's a little too late anyway. And then for 2 of the colors, I'm 1 DMC off. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. What do you think? 972 and 975. I have 973 and 4. I'm pretty sure those are the numbers I have, or 976 or something like that. Anyway, it's only 1 DMC off in the same color range, and I was like, yeah, I could do this. And then I did a floss toss. Let me see if I can do this for you. With the ones that I have onto the olive oil. Hold on. Okay, you got me. How do they do it so professionally when it's on a bobbin though? That's the question. All right, I'm gonna grab these and then these. 1 second. Watch me struggle. Can I do it like this? And then like this. Fan out, come on. Look at me trying to be a floss tuber. It's not gonna happen. Oh, I dropped one. You can barely see it. Does that work? Yeah, so the colors all work well on this fabric. So it's not a stretch. There we go. That's the other one. There are some yellows missing, but it's not bad. I really like this, and I like how moody it makes it because I know it's gonna be so cute and all of them are gonna be so cute on it. And okay, I'll stop with the voice, but you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be adorable and it's gonna look just a little bit moody, and I like that. I thought maybe this would be a great color for Halloween stuff as well. Like, for example, I bought the pattern, the Hocus Pocus house, the Sanderson sisters house. Where was that from? Oh, somebody mentioned it ages ago in Flosstube, and I think it was Michelle Bendy Stitchy mentioned it, and so I bought it right away, and I haven't had anything to stitch on it. That would be the perfect fabric for that too. So if you're interested, I have Barbaral's shop linked below. I'll make sure that I put those links in for you, but essentially I'm mostly kitted up with Grimm, and I'm gonna get started on that. Not right away because I have other things coming at the moment, but I want to jump in very soon because why not? And oh my god. All right, this is a good segue. I'm still waiting for my Crafty Kitten fabric. I ordered just before Christmas, and I know that she's been ill. There have been some things that came up and all that stuff, and that's fine. But I'm still waiting, and I'm really far behind now on the Stitch Your Own Adventure. Never in a million years would I think that it would take 2 months to get the piece of fabric. I was quoted 1 month, but I don't know. So I was kind of put off by that, to be honest, because it's a big stitch along. The Harry Potter, Stuart Cunningham's Letter to Hogwarts, Stitch Your Own Adventure. Everybody knows what that is. You know what I mean, the Harry Potter one. I really want to get started on that. And hopefully the fabric will be here next week. My plan is going to be to outline the first page only and do the whole first page, and we'll probably get the second letter. So we get the second letter March 1st. So my plan will be just to go on to the second letter and leave the rest of the frame until after I finish the second letter, because I want to catch up. I want to be on time. With Grimm, I'm in no rush. That can take years. I don't mind. It's just something cute to do. Okay. Speaking of cute, oh, I haven't shown you this. So Jessie, my friend Jessie at Mislaid Pages on YouTube. She's also doing Flosstube as well. She is very kindly sending me like a package of DMC and other stuff that I've asked for and kind of gathered over the last few weeks, and fabric and stuff like that too. One of the things that I found while I was buying my Heaven and Earth Designs floss was I was looking for a birth sampler. My little sister is pregnant and she's going to be finding out the gender soon. And we're all really, really excited. She's 14 years younger than me and it'll be my mom's first grandbaby. So that's really exciting. And she's like super mom. So I'm excited. And in order to celebrate, I thought I really would love to cross stitch something. So I go on and, you know, as I'm just finishing up my order for the Heaven and Earth Designs floss, and because Michael's doesn't ship internationally, so this is the way that everything has to be done when I live in Ireland, and I don't know any other way to shop. Guilty. So anyway, I'm searching through all of their cross-stitching stuff for babies, and a lot of it is like, you know, super, you know, gender specific, like, you know, pink or blue, girly looking thing, boy looking thing. And I was like, I just want something that looks like fun, like children, like play. But I didn't also want it to be completely, I don't know. I didn't want it to be too modern either. Do you know what I mean? Because I did see a lot of really cool modern stuff, but like blues and oranges and stuff would not be my sister's style either. So I found this epic quilt. It's like a baby blanket. I don't think that she'd use it as a baby blanket, but it's supposed to be one with a stamped cross stitch on it, which I'll put in a picture here. It's so adorable. So there's little stuffies, little plushies, stuffed animals, and they're coming out of the drawers, and it's just so adorable. I don't know if I want to give it. Well, first of all, I don't know if I'm going to finish it in time. She's due in May. So I don't know if I can even do it by then, because I have so much else going on in my life. But when I saw it, I immediately fell in love with it. So if it's not for her, it's going to be for me. Just saying. So that's on the way, along with a bunch of other stuff, but I won't talk about that now. But since we did just mention the Heaven and Earth Designs, I'm going to show you what I've done. So in the last week, this is my So Much to Love bag that I won from Michelle Bendy Stitchy's charity auction. Awesome. It's so nice. So nice. I marked all of my floss away bags with the DMC number and the symbol. Like that. Can't really see. They're ready. I only have one color. I only have one color ready because I just pulled it out of that floss box. I'm just gonna keep calling it the floss box. The floss box and wine gift box. Hello, this is my life. And just so that you are reminded, if you're new here and you don't know what my Heaven and Earth design is, it's Soul of the Rose by John William Waterhouse, yeah. So I have always loved this. I do have a thing for redheads. Thank you, Mrs. Coffee. My grandma was a fake redhead. My maternal grandmother was a fake redhead, but my other grandmother was a natural redhead. And I slightly have red hair. I have not dyed it in about 5 years. And it's kind of auburn. So that's natural. But I would love to go red again someday. But anyway, this is what I did. It looks so silly. Look at how big this piece of fabric is, y'all. Okay, it's a 50 by 70, and I did that. So this is a 25 count Lugana that they recommend, Easy Count Zweigart. I got it from Amazon, and I did, come here, I did a test stitch. So I wanted to see what I should do as far as stitching goes. There is a video, which I linked last time, about which determined, was it last time? Did I talk about that last time, or did I talk about it in another video? Oh my God. Sorry, see, y'all, I'm telling you, 2 weeks is too long for me. I need to do this every week. All right. I did a swatch of what kind of stitches I wanted. Did I want 1 strand full cross, 1 strand half cross, or 2 strand half cross? 1 strand half cross is too light. It doesn't have enough coverage. You can see through very easily, so nope. 1 strand full cross is perfect on this fabric, but I purchased enough floss for full cross 2 strands. So I'm gonna do half cross 2 strands. So I think they call that 10th stitch. Am I right? 10th stitch is half stitch. And I like the way that it looks. So that's what that big block is. That was me making sure that I really like the coverage on it. And I do. I'm happy. I'm pleasantly pleased. That's what I was trying to say. Oh, my brain. So this is how far I've come with my Heaven and Earth design, which is to say, not really at all, but I did make up my mind, and the floss is on the way. So all I have to do is pop it into the baggies and away we go. You know why? Because I purchased a tablet. Y'all, I'm not even close to why I'm in the naughty house, the naughty house? Wow, Rachel. In the dog house / the naughty step is because I bought a tablet. This is not an expensive tablet. I found this on Amazon for something like 36 pounds, but to me, that's pretty expensive. That's a lot for literally one use. The only thing this bad boy is gonna do is read my cross stitch patterns and maybe listen to audiobooks. So that is for my Heaven and Earth design. I have, however, been practicing on it. Practicing using it, not practicing on my Heaven and Earth design. I have been practicing by using it on my Galaxy Unicorn. So like, look, actual whip time. Not just talking. Oh, she's so pretty. Or he, or whatever. Every unicorn in my life is a he, I think. Anyway, this is my Galaxy Unicorn. I have not really done too much. I think I've done maybe 100 stitches. Sorry, I always get the sniffles when I record. I think I've done about 100 stitches since the last time, maybe even less than that. And I am using Pattern Keeper. I can't stop looking at it. It's so beautiful. I love the colors anyway, but this is a Misty fabric, Mystic hand-dyed fabrics. I'll always have her link down below because I love her fabric. And yeah, Galaxy Opal on 16 count. Love it. This pattern, I think Mrs. Coffee was right when she said that it's possible the designer changed their name on Etsy. So it could be something else, but if you Google search or Etsy search Galaxy Unicorn Cross Stitch pattern, you will find something similar. There's lots and lots of them. Whatever suits your style, you should get it. So I only did, I want to say like maybe 2 hours of work on that in the last 2 weeks. It's been very bad. Very bad. More coffee. However, I have a finish. Yeah, I have a new start and a finish. Well, it's finished, but it's not fully finished. It's not an FFO, not yet. I'll show ya. So this was a gift from a subscriber as well. I love these. I love little gifts. I love little patterns because it's just a really quick, like, instant gratification, you know? You get a new project and a quick finish. I love it. So this is what I made. So as you can see here, it's got hands, it's got the year. I think that's supposed to be a crown, and little hearts. And then it says love, friendship, and loyalty with little shamrocks. There's going to be a tassel and a little chain. I don't know. The instructions for how to finish this confuse me, but that's because I'm very new to everything. So it's probably easier, much easier for experienced people. Oh my goodness. Woo, there we go. Here we go. That's my finish. So this floss, the dark kind of floss, is variegated. I hope you can see the variegation in it. It's very subtle, but it's so pretty. And then I changed the date to 2020, and I really like it. So right here, the hands are going to be holding the charm. And the charm is a claddagh. You know claddagh. I hope you know claddagh. There's going to be a lot of Irish stuff in my channel, by the way. So just so you know, I love Celtic design. I love ancient runes and all this kind of stuff. So get ready. Lots of castles and stuff. If you're interested, I will be posting videos about my adventures this summer, traveling around Ireland and other things. So please click the subscribe button if you're interested in watching more videos from me. You don't have to watch all of my videos. I totally understand. You can hunt and peck as you choose. But I do have a playlist as well of videos that I've made in Ireland, and I think you might like them. So that is the scissor fob finished. The stitching is finished anyway. So that's exciting. So exciting. Next up, I decided that I would work on a whip that I hadn't touched in a long time. Do you know which one it is? If you follow me on Instagram, you probably already know. I decided that I would work on my hummingbird bookmark. Look at it! Okay, I haven't backstitched that hummingbird, but the hummingbird is finished and the flowers are finished. I just need to come up and around. Now, I did make a mistake in this little flower. It's got like one extra row or something, and I'm just too lazy. I don't want to rip it out. So also, huge mistake, but I think I might just get away with it. So let me see, where's a piece of paper? So I'm not gonna completely get away with it, but you can barely see it right there. So the line of the, pretending this is the felt. Sorry, I got a message. Pretending that was the felt covering up the side here because there's supposed to be felt all the way around the bookmark. Hopefully it'll be covered up. So yeah, that's the hummingbird, and I'm really, really pleased. I actually do enjoy stitching on linen when I can. So what had happened was, I finished this in one night, one sitting. Took about maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. And once my eyes had adjusted to the linen, I was like, I want to practice stitching on more linen. So I got out the hummingbird, and I really, really, really love it. I do not love the pattern that came with it. It is extremely difficult to read for no reason. They could have folded up a piece of paper and put it into the packaging, but no, they wanted to save money. And I hope you like my very nifty project bag. You can't see, yeah, you can't see the chart. Really good project bag, huh? But that's what we're working with right now. All right, I got more whips. Another one I haven't worked on, and I literally just put in one thread before starting this video. I just worked on a little bit more of the border. I haven't worked on this at all. Again, the Granny Annie, this variegated floss, I'm waiting for that to come in so that I can do the dragon that's supposed to go down here in the corner, and it's gonna look so good. And my husband keeps bugging me because he's like, when are you gonna finish that? I want to frame it. I'm like, I don't know, babe. But it's so sweet. I can't wait. I need to buy a frame because he's gonna want it framed as soon as I finish. He's a great motivator. All right, let's see. So that's that one. That's that stuff. Talked about that already. Okay, excuse me. Let's move it. This might be shorter than I anticipated. With the Barbarol fabric that I got, the olive oil and the orchid, she also gave me this little cute little button. And I'm gonna bring this button back into conversation in a few minutes. Okay, let's talk about haul. Well, not haul, but rediscovery. In my whatchamacallit, stash, I have this Bothy Threads kit. This kit I purchased last year, and it's is it a William Morris? Yeah, a William Morris design, full coverage. And for whatever reason, I thought this was supposed to be stitched on black Aida. I think it would look better on black Aida. I don't know if you can see it. I think this is an actual picture. Yeah, this is a real picture. And the black threads actually show the fabric underneath. So I'm going to show you. I won't show you the pattern. Pattern's staying in my lap. I love the colors in this. Okay. So it comes with this 14 count cream Vigart, and then these are the colors. I don't even see black in there. There's no black there. Weird. Okay, well, maybe there is no black background. This is so strange. But I think that it would be cool on a black Aida. So what do you think? I mean, that has black, right? Like, I'm not making that up, am I? Anyway, whatever. I found this and I thought I'd show it to you so that you could see. I got this kit from, where did I get it from? Wise Badger? Or maybe, whoops. I think it was wisebadger.co.uk. But I've heard recently that some people had issues thread in bundle, dark blue. What bundle? Did I lose? I think I lost floss. Threads on card, thread in bundle. Of course I lost floss. Well, it's got to be here somewhere, right? Oh God. So maybe now is the time that I invest in that cone that I've been thinking about. I'll put that away in a few minutes. Okay, so just to show you that that's in my stash as well, and I'd love to do it. I think a 14 count project is a nice like break, you know. So yeah, let me bring out my notepad now because I need to catch you up. So in the last video, I talked about the Elan lap stand. And I think I said like I hadn't received an email back, and I hadn't, and I still haven't technically, but I did decide on the 4th to go back onto their website and place an order and have it be delivered to my grandparents' house, because then I can just have them ship it to me. They don't mind doing that kind of thing for me. So that's going to be like a major, you know, birthday present or whatever for me. But I paid, I got an order number, and I'm going to go and follow up now because today is the 14th. It's been 10 days since the order was placed, but I never received a confirmation email from the website saying your order has been placed. This is the estimated time that it will be before it's made. And I understand these things are handcrafted, so I'm not in a rush. I don't want anyone to think that I'm in a rush. I just find it weird, that's all. So thank you to all of the people who told me about ordering from Elan Artisan Designs, Rain Jude, Lynette Stitch in My Stash, Angela of My Clothes Smells Like Candles, and Georgette. Georgette sent me the email, and the email sent me over the edge because I was getting those notifications all day, all those comments, and then she told me that she had to call them to just confirm. So I'm going to call them after I do this video, and maybe I'll put it in here, what happened. So we'll see. So I didn't tell you what I ordered. I ordered the Elan lap stand. So it sits in your lap. It can sit on a table as well, but it's meant for your lap. And I got the Master Lock Scroll kit. So it comes with like loads of stuff. I might actually bring it up here on the tablet. Bear with me. Okay. I'm going to put a picture here so that you can see. So this is the stand. The stand is very nice, very pretty. You've probably seen other YouTubers use it before. I think Stitcherista and Handiwork Maniac both have Elan lap stands. So I ordered the Master Artisan Lock Scroll Kit. What it means is that those are the scroll rods that go into the Elan stand. I decided that I'd treat myself and get the full kit. Upon speaking with the shop owner, I realized that I actually ordered the deluxe and not the master. So I'll talk about what we talked about in just a few minutes, but just so that you know, I might be upgrading to the master after I talked about it, because of how difficult it is to get it here. You know, if I lived in the States, maybe I could go back to him later and order more sizes or whatever, but it's just difficult. So I decided, whatever, I'll just buy it all. So essentially it comes with 3 different sized spacer bars. So the width of how much stitching area there is the 6-inch an 8-inch and 10-inch. So the distance that I'd be stitching, I'm just trying to illustrate this, you know? So the part that I can see will be either 6-inch, 8-inch, or 10-inch. Those are what the sidebars are. It comes with, you know, a set of each of those, and then it comes with scroll rods. The scroll rods measure the width of the project. So there's, are you ready? There is a 12-inch, 15-inch, 18-inch, 21-inch, and 24-inch. So essentially, I can have 3 projects on scroll rods at all times, but I still have extra to play around with when I'm not using the others. Does that make sense? So I don't know if I can show you here. Nope, there's just way too much glare. I'm so sorry. Anyway, I'm really excited about that. I think that it's a huge investment, and it had been kind of going around in my mind for so long that I had almost made up my mind to just settle. And then I was like, why am I settling when I've waited literally like 8 months to make this decision? So I said happy birthday to myself on February 4th, and I bought the whole dang thing. So anyway, I'll let you know how I get on, if I haven't already wrote it in the thing. Hi, editing Rachel here. So I just got off the phone with the company, Artisan Designs. It's just a husband and wife team. And so I was speaking with the really nice lady there, and just rang the phone number and just asked her, you know, what's going on. And it turns out the order's fine. It was placed, it was put through, but they're backed up a bit, which is totally understandable. I mean, like I said, it's a completely handmade item, so I kind of understood that that would be okay. I just wanted to make sure that, you know, there wasn't like a hiccup between PayPal and their website or something like that. But there wasn't, it's fine. So I told her the situation. I was like, you know, I put in my family's address because I didn't, you know, the first time that I tried to place an order, it wouldn't let me do it. I don't know, maybe there was something up. That was at like the end of December when I first tried. And then I think I sent another message at the end of January. And then that's when I was like, that's it. I'm just going to order to my grandparents' house, right? Anyway, I asked her if it would be an option to send it to me to Ireland. And they said it's totally fine. They very rarely get international orders, but they said that they would do it. So she just said, send on my details, and you know, they'll change the thing, and then when they go to ship it, they have to have it weighed, and then they come back and they send the email saying how much it is, and we just PayPal it. So perfectly fine. So what I'm gonna do, I don't know why I thought in my mind that I had paid for the master when I only bought the deluxe. So I'm gonna cross my fingers. I'm gonna write an email. I'm gonna give her my address and say, by any chance, would it be possible to upgrade to the master? Just while we're at it, because I might as well. I mean, I really want it now. Now that I talked about it as if I already had it. Typical Rachel thing. So yeah. And hopefully they say yes, that it's not too late to do that. And maybe, you know, I could just pay the extra. I think it's like $50 or something to upgrade from deluxe to master. Might as well. I'm so excited. So anyway, that's done, and back to the original video. All right, and other stitchy stuff, and then we'll get into yarny stuff. Okay. KO Crafts by Kelly and Nana. Thank you for inspiring me to make this floss away bag storage system jobby. I have heard other people talk about how they organize their floss, but your comments inspired this to happen. I just so happen to have those floss away bags left over from the Heaven and Earth design project, and thank you. Thanks very much. I really appreciate it. Oh no, Lisa, I'll get to you in a moment. So you're in the yarny section. Sherry, I read your comment about the eraser and I put it in my wish list for Amazon. I'm gonna have to wait because I'm on a strict no buy until like March. But I found what you were talking about and thank you very much. I still have the Faltra Carta. I still have it. I'm just not working on it anymore. I read other comments. Thank you very much. I forgot who it was who suggested that I not throw away the stitching. Like I could just cut it off and use it as a bookmark, which is a good idea. In future, if I want to throw away a project, if it's unsalvageable or whatever, then I will definitely do that. Thank you so much. I never even thought about that. And the colorful colorist, I wanted to let you know that I've done what you asked. So thank you. Okay, let's move on to yarn and yarny stuff. So I will show you the shawl. Yeah, I'll show you the shawl. I'll show you the shawl now. Don't leave after I show you the shawl. Okay, so I have it in my to-go bag. I have been watching people enviously and a little bit jealously when they have these beautiful project bags. One day I will get there, and I'd like to make my own because I can't afford to buy $70 project bags. So I have a shopper's bag from Canada, which I love. Thank you, shoppers, for making such pretty designs while I was over there. Can you tell that I like galaxy stuff? And mermaids. So let me carefully take it out. I almost dropped stitches on this because of the last time I pulled it out of the bag. But to give you an idea, in the pattern I am on row 111, and after row 114, I'm technically finished with the shawl and I'm making the border. Yeah, I'm proud of myself. Here's what's left of Heather. This to the side. Honestly, I had been working on her nonstop until I keep getting messages, sorry. Heike, you're finally done for the day. Happy Friday. Okay. I don't know how to show this to you unless I'm gonna have to finish this row. Okay, listen, I'm gonna finish the row while we're here, and even if I have to pause the video, because I can't show it to you unless I can take it a little bit off of the whatchamacallits. So that's gonna have to wait. All right, so I told you in the last episode that I joined the Witcher Yarn Club, and that is by Curio Yarns on Etsy. She also has a Flosstube, and she just updated us yesterday. Yesterday was Dark 13. Did anybody work on anything for Dark 13? Anyway, she updated us on the status of the Witcher Yarn Club, and I wonder if any of you guys watching are a part of the Witcher Yarn Club. I'm going to make a hashtag for it as well, or if she's using the hashtag, I'm going to use it as well. And I'm going to have to put my hair up now because I'm looking down a little bit. I don't even know if there's a way for me to do what I want to do while I'm talking, but I have figured out how to knit without looking at it, so that's awesome. Literally just started knitting, and I feel like I'm turning into a pro. All right, this is how I look all the time. So yeah. Oh, and I cut my own hair. That was probably a mistake. Anyway, I rock the messy mom bun and the workout clothes because I'm trying to get in shape again. All right, so Witcher Yarn Club. I need ideas, but I want to look at what comes in first. You know what I mean? Like I want to know what color I'm looking at. So if anybody has suggestions, my idea is a shawl. Someone actually told me that I could just knit 2 shawls and then put them together. That makes sense. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I just don't know how much I'm going to get for each month. Does that make sense? Because I think it's only going to be 600 grams in total. But I don't want to make a scarf. Maybe I could make a sweater, but I'd be worried that if I don't know. I don't know, but I think a shawl would be pretty. I would wear the shawl. 600 grams. We'll see. We'll wait. But if you do have suggestions for, you know, patterns that you like, I am on Ravelry, and I would be more than happy to see your suggestions because there are just so many patterns out there, you guys. I don't even know how to search. I was trying to search Ravelry last week, I think. Trying to find shawls and stuff, and I just couldn't figure it out. So I don't know what that's about. But what I did do, I'm going to tell you what I did do. So I got a, before we get into my shawl, please be patient with me. My friend Rosemary, someone I know here in town, she generously donated a bag of yarn to me, a bag of Irish organic wool yarn, and she gave it to me to make those, you know, like the Joey pouches and stuff. But the Animal Rescue Collective, which I raised $1,000 US, you guys helped raise 1,000, not US dollars, Australian dollars, sorry. 1,000 Australian dollars were raised to support the volunteers and the animals over in Australia. They really need the money more than they need the items now, because there's a lot of animals that need to be fed. There's no more food, really. So this is the plan. I got this yarn, and I'm going to show it to you right now. I'm going to stop knitting. This is fun. This is turning into a knit with me. And okay, this is not an advertisement for whatever's on this bag. I don't know what that is. I've got all kinds. Got reds. I've got blues. That's pretty, isn't it? Love that color. I've got grays. I've got this kind of color that matches my shirt right now. Only got that much of it though. I've got purple. I've got blue, more blue. Different, is that the same? No, that's the same blue. Sorry. Purple, and then I've got this flocked purple. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, so I've got all this yarn and one more color, which is in the other room, because, can you guess what I'm about to do? Oh, would you look at that? Huh? Look at that. This is for that Bothy Threads kit. Oops. All right. How'd it end up on the floor? I am going to attempt origami. Yep, I said it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try to make a crocheted rabbit. I was going to do a koala, and I was like, I don't know if I can do the koala. I could try, but I'm going to start with the rabbit because I have gray, and gray is a rabbit's color and a koala's color, right? So I bought two patterns, two different bunny rabbits, and we'll see which one works, because one is very fine and requires alpaca, and I don't have any alpaca, even though that one is so cute and I love rabbits. But the one that I got here, this is the one that I'm gonna make, and it says, the pattern says it only takes 2 hours, right? So my plan today is to sit down and watch Studio Ghibli films while learning how to do origami using the internet. So that's that, okay? That's the special thing. Once I do it, if it looks good, if and only if it looks good, I am thinking about, let me know what you think about this idea in the comments, please. I am thinking about holding an auction for the rabbit. The auction will be on my Facebook page. Or would Instagram be better? I'll have to figure it out. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Which platform is better? And, you know, I think Facebook would be better. Maybe more accessible for people. I'm not sure. Anyway, so that would be my plan. So I would start the bidding. I'm gonna start the bidding where the shipping costs will be. So it'll probably be 25 euro, and everything beyond that, anything over the shipping cost, is going to be donated directly to the Animal Rescue Collective again. I hope I can make this. If I can't make it, I hope I didn't raise your hopes, because I've never done it before. But if there's something that I've learned this year, it's that when I put my mind to something, I will make it. I will make it happen, and I won't give up. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and then I'll show it to you, and then we'll see what you guys think. But that's what I would like to do, because my friend Rosemary gave me all of this yarn, and she wants me to do something with it for the animals. Because they're not allowing us to send the stuff to the animals, I would like to donate money, because money is powerful. Okay, so there's that. Okay, I need to grab my Nostipina, because I wanted to show you guys. All right, so last week I told you that I'd ordered a jobby. It's not here. Okay, hold please. Okay, last week I told you about how I didn't get a yarn winder because plastic. And I don't want to buy plastic, you know, like if it's secondhand, that's fine. Third hand, fourth hand, don't care. But when it's brand new, I just don't want to buy plastic. So I bought what's called a Nostipina, which I was told by, wait, was it Linda? Yes, it was Linda. Linda's 144 Hobbies told me that is very, very similar in Swedish. This is a Nostipina. It looks, actually, it kind of looks like a wizard's wand. So it looks dirty birds. It does kind of look like the wand that I would like to make for my Harry Potter Stitch Your Own Adventure. I think it would actually be kind of cool to have this shape as the wand because of this and the symbolization that it has for me, the no plastic thing. And the reason that I kind of wanted to go into cross stitching anyway from diamond painting eventually, to ease my way into cross stitching because of less plastic. So this is a Nostipina. And the way that it works is that, well, I won't give you a full tutorial, but you have a, let's say you have the ball of yarn, and you wrap it around up here and stuff. There's great tutorials online though. So you bring it down and then you start wrapping. I can't. Give me some yarn. Okay. So then you take it and you kind of like start it down here. And then you can make this little yarn ball, and it looks like a little goose egg. And eventually, like here, you can make cakes as well. You don't have to make eggs. So you just take it, and then I can't do this in the front facing way, but you just pull it and you go around like this, and eventually you'll have a little yarn egg. Anyway, that's what a Nostipina is. It's also called, where it is, Cheryl Katz said that it's also called a nitty naughty. I'm sure some people call it a naughty naughty. But anyway, that's my beautiful Nasta Pinna. I'm really glad I got it. It is from Amazon. It was about 12 pounds or something like that. Anyway, really love that. Okay, I bought another hank of Heather, which is the colorway from Monica over at Comra Yarns. This one has all of the purples, pinks, blues. There's gold and green in there as well. And I wanted to show you when she washi tapes it. I want to open it with you. This is actually purple in real life. Must be something with the light happening right now. With Storm Dennis coming. Oh, God. Look at that. Isn't that just insane? Please check out her Etsy shop. Please. She's based in Ireland. She's using a beautiful merino. The colors are off again. There we go. Just beautiful. So I bought another one because I was a little bit worried that I'd run out. But she said that if you want to order something that's out of stock, just message her. She will dye it for you. So that's awesome. I have her colorway in sea glass as well, which is what the other color is in my shawl, which I'm going to show you here in a moment. Again, I will make you wait till the end. I purchased through Knit Crate, they have these double down days where you get like buy one, get one free. So I loved my little pouch so much. This yarn is so incredibly soft that I think I want a jumper of it. So I got 3. Well, I had 1 left over, but I got 2 more, and it was buy one, get one. Now, Knit Crate is a monthly subscription box. If you've never ordered Knit Crate before, I have a referral link down below. So if you click on that link and then you make a purchase, if you make a subscription, I will get a little bit of a kickback. It'll help me support showing you all these yarns and you know, everything, which is amazing. But there's no pressure. You would get your first box, which with the first box I got 2 of these, which that is like, each one of these is $24.95. So just put it out there. And I got it for $5. My first box was $5. So if you click the link, you'll get your first box for $5 and you might get hooked or you might not. But to be honest with you, this was in my first box, that color. And that should be enough for a jumper for me. A jumper is a sweater. And then my second box, my third box is on the way. I'll wait and open that in my next Flosstube. But this one, I think this is Royal Court. Beautiful. I want to make a scarf or something out of that. And then this one is Empire. Love that. That would make a good hat or something. So, love Knit Crate, and I'm really excited for this coming box. It's gonna be amazing. What else do I have here? Yeah, so that is everything. Oh, Lisa B mentioned that I live in Ireland, and why am I getting Knit Crate when I live in Yarn Heaven? And the answer to that simply is that wool and I are not great friends. My mother is severely allergic to lanolin, and I find it irritating, but not to the point where I get sneezy and full-on allergic reaction. So I don't really work with wool that much, and I don't like to wear it. My husband, for Christmas, a local friend of mine also knits, and she knit these really nice scarves and stuff for market over Christmas, and he guilt bought me a scarf that's 100% wool. And let's just say I only wear it when I have to, like on really, really bad days, I'll wear it because wool is waterproof, right? So yeah. All right, I'm gonna finish this row, y'all, really quickly. I'm gonna drink some coffee and then I'll be back and I'll show you this shawl in its glory. I just want you to see the size of it. You won't be able to see it on the hoop. And I'm back. I think that took about 15, 20 minutes, but I finished. Hope you can see it. So the stitch marker is the center back. Technically it goes this way. So this will be at the center. So maybe up here. If I want to wrap it around me, that's how it's gonna look. Isn't that pretty? I love the color combination. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of purple. Just put it over my shoulders, why not? Huge fan of purple, if you didn't know that already. And the contrasting color in this is called sea glass. And basically it's this beautiful green with the brown as well. And I have spoken to Monica from Comra Yarns, and she does have them available, so please check out her site, and maybe you could make something with these colors too. I love them together. Look at that. Oh, I have a mask. So yeah, this is it. I only have 5 more rows of the main color, and then I start on the border at the bottom. The one thing that I can say for sure, I'm not happy about where I started, but you know what? It's a memory. It's my first ever pattern of anything, and it's certainly not my last, so that's it. That's a lot of progress though, isn't it? 2 weeks? I don't even know where I was the last time. I'm just being goofy now. I don't remember where I was the last time that I showed it to you, but I really enjoy it. This pattern is called the Cabin Path Shawl by Helen Stewart. It's got a lacing detail along the top where, you know, you're draping it over yourself. It's hard to show. I did weave in the ends to a certain point, and then I stopped because, you know, it's the working area. It's very hard to do that. But it's an increase of, I believe, 4 stitches every row. So it gets big pretty quickly, and it gets easier and easier. The hardest bit is the very beginning. Honestly, that was the hardest part, and I messed it up, but whatever. Even if I had to like carefully rip it out a little bit and then weave it back through, I could do that. But the back side looks like this. Actually looks quite like the front, but a little bit softer. I wonder why that is. Anyhow, must be the way that the stitches go. So that is my beautiful knitting project, which I will be finished with by the time that we meet again. And is there anything else that I wanted to speak about? So that's this gorgeous one. Please check out her shop on Etsy. I love helping other people, and I'm just glad that I can support someone who actually lives in Ireland. So I think that is everything that I have to talk about today, I think. Thank you all very much for joining me today for this episode of Flosstube number 8. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or queries, please leave them down in the comment section down below. If you're looking for something that I mentioned in this video, please check out the description box just under the video where I'll have all the links to everything. And if it's not there, then please ask and I'll help. And I think that's it. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, a great 2 weeks ahead, and I will see you all again very soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.